That right there is the tire pressure sensor. I think something is wrong with it. It's faulty. I'm not sure how to take it off or reset it, because my tire pressure is good. I don't want to promise anything, but if you are a new truck driver and you want to come to work for JB Hunt and you don't yet have 3 months driving experience, there may be a way for you to get in. I've had drivers that new drivers that ask me whether they can get into JB Hunt, and in the past I've been telling you guys that you need at least 3 months driving experience. I don't know what the details are, but I think JB Hunt is trying to put together maybe some trainers that can train people out of like new truck drivers. I'm not sure if these are people that are just done with their CDL and they need training, or there are people that are done with training but they don't yet have 3 months driving experience. I'm not sure of the details. That's why I'm saying I don't want to promise anything. But if you are out there and you are interested in getting into JB Hunt and you're a new truck driver, you don't have 3 months driving experience, send me an email with your name and phone number at moses@driversuccess.com. I will let Susan give you a call and ask you some questions and see if she can get you in. I think it's a new program they are trying to get into place, but don't quote me on that. I don't know the details yet. Send me your name and your phone number and we'll see if Susan can help you. I don't know if it depends on the location where you are. Maybe it's in they are starting it out in some locations. I'm not sure, but I think JB Hunt is really growing. Like, they are expanding. I'm seeing some things that are happening that are showing that JB Hunt is really growing. So I think they are trying to tap into even the new graduates. They are trying, I think, to start up a training program. That's my thought, but don't quote me on that. If you are new and you want to get in, send me an email, moses@driversuccess.com. I will give your information to Susan. Susan will call you and then she will see if she can get you in. So I'm just gonna go do an in-gate of an empty. From there, I'm gonna head to Dallas, make a drop. And then from Dallas, I'm gonna pick up and head to Wiley. Turns out my empty is not built, so I have to wait for them to build it so that I can be able to in-gate it. I need to go in here. This is called the driver assistance building, to go and see if my trailer has now been built. All right, I got it. Let's get out of here. There it is, people. There it is. This place here can be really, really tricky because most of us are getting off and we need to go to the other lane all the way because we are going to be making a right turn. But as you can see, the lane is full because of people going to Walmart. So making it over to that lane and all the way can be a challenge. Let's see if we can find an empty, because I need an empty for my pickup. Usually I have luck getting an empty here. I just saw one of our drivers go with one, so I don't know if I will get one too. Doesn't look good, so I may have to look for an empty. I wonder if that right there is empty. Usually the doors should be open. No, it's not. It has a seal on it. Turns out they don't have an empty here, so what I'm gonna do, there are a couple of places. I'm thinking of Amazon and I think it's Quaker Oats. They're just opposite each other, not very far from here. I'm gonna do my unloaded call and then I'll go check that place. I think I already see an empty right there. So it looks like I will get one, because that right there is an empty. Nice.
Arriving at Amazon Dallas on the left.
This particular Amazon is kind of funny. Sometimes you get here like at 5 o'clock and they will say they're doing a shift change and they will refuse to check you in until 7 o'clock. Sometimes you get here, like right now it's 5:50. They may check me in, so I'm not sure exactly when they decide to check you in and when they don't check you in, but I'm gonna give it a look and see if they will check me in. So lucky for me, I've been able to check in. Somebody's right there, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this empty right here, and then I'm gonna go to another location to pick up my load. So when that happens, that means for this load I'll be paid twice, because they had me drop the empty here and go to another location. So it's 2 loads in one, just because of that. And that is one of what the things we call an exception. That is something that you cannot forget. So for those of you who are new to JB Hunt, always remember exceptions. Anytime you do anything and you think you should be paid for it, probably there is an exception for it. So if you don't know what the exception is, ask a fellow driver or ask your manager. This is what I did. How do I get paid for it? Because if you don't put in the exception, they don't pay you for it. So to put in my exception, I'm just gonna go here on my load. I'm going to scroll down and then say add exception. I'm gonna look for the exception type. In this case, I'm gonna call it drop and hook stop. I'm gonna put it there. The exception date is today, Saturday, June the 5th. Category, I'm just gonna put in quantity, amount 1, and here I'm gonna let them know what really happened. So I'm gonna say, please pay for extra stop because they had me pick up the load from. So that's where they're having me pick up the load, and I'm gonna say submit. So that way when my manager is doing the payroll, he will see that note and he will make sure to pay me an extra stop because I've picked up a load from another location. I only have quarter tank of fuel, so before I head to Fulgham, I'm gonna fill up. Time to head to Fulham for my Lord. Sometimes when I'm at the truck stops, I'm reminded of those times when I used to be over the road, especially on the weekends when maybe you don't have a load, or you get to the place where you're supposed to deliver but the customer is closed for the weekend, and so you have to stay at the truck stop until the customer opens up on Monday. Over the road can be a challenge. So for all of you guys who are over the road, I salute you. There's a rail here, it's called the Dallas Intermodal Rail, I think. Dallas Intermodal Terminal. It's a Union Pacific rail, but we don't use Union Pacific, so we never use it. I'm out of town. I'm going to the village. Right here. When it rains, this place is so muddy. When the sun is up, it's so dusty. Now I think they want to make it a one-way, where we go this side, because before it didn't have that sign that said enter. That sign wasn't there before, so probably they're trying to make it a one-way, where we go in this side and then come out from the other side. I'm looking for trailer 328183. My paperwork. Put on the seal.